Hello creative coders, welcome to our channel Creative Coding. I hope you all are doing great. So this is yet another episode of our series JavaScript mini project, and in this we are going to be creating this beautiful unsubscribe newsletter animation which looks like this. So as you can see, when I click on that unsubscribe button, you can see the envelope opening and a card coming out which says that do you want to unsubscribe the newsletter, and if you cancel the button or if you cancel the process, the card automatically goes inside the envelope and the animation is completed. So this is what we are going to be building today. I hope you're excited. So, and if you're new to our channel, my name is Shikhar Bania. I'm an educator, mentor, and a web developer at Newton School. So without any further ado, let's get started. So let's talk about Newton School first. Newton School is a platform which provides individuals a career in tech. It has courses specially designed for freshers, individuals, working professionals, and even women who don't have any knowledge in tech. Around 300 companies hire from Newton School, and Newton School also provides a pay after placement policy under which you don't have to pay anything to Newton School until and unless you are placed with a bare minimum of 5 lakh CTC. Sounds great, right? Let's talk about another initiative taken by Newton School called Launchpad. So, Launchpad is for those who want to start their coding journey from scratch. It has all the courses that you need to start a coding journey like Java, Python, data structures, JavaScript, Node.js, SQL, you name it, they have it. And the main advantage of using this Launchpad is you get a certificate of completion, you get a developer community, you got the best instructors to teach you, you also got a hands-on experiences, and you will become job ready. And all of this Newton School is providing for free. Yes, so don't forget to check that out. So here we are in the code editor, and as you can see I have written some HTML code, so let's understand that. Okay, so initially we have given the title as unsubscribe. Then below that we have this link called we have this link of style sheet, and we have added the bootstrap CDN here. Okay, since we are going to be using some bootstrap classes, that's why. And then inside this body we have first created a class wrap, and inside this class wrap we have the class envelope which represents that envelope design. And in this envelope, the back side, we have created a class back. It will contain the page content, like this page content. Okay, and in this we have created a class page, and inside that we have created a class content. And this is the whole content on our page. Okay, so first there is a question: are you sure you want to unsubscribe? And then we have given two buttons: unsubscribe and cancel. And as you can see we have provided some classes, so let's go through that. First is btn, which is a bootstrap button. This btn info is another bootstrap class which looks like this. It provides you the default styling. Then btn sm means small, and then this is custom class which we have provided for our styling. So confirm unsub and cancel unsub. And btn default is the default button styling, and btn small is same as the previous one. So as you can see on the output, we get to see this uh, heading h5, and we got to see these two buttons. We haven't applied any stylings here yet in css, but still you can see some styling because of these classes which are provided by bootstrap. Okay, let's go further. Next we have this envelope body. This is going to be look like that envelope. We're going to be designing this in css. So the first class is envelope body, and inside this there are right, bottom, and left. These are just classes. We're going to be styling this in css, so you can't see anything right here. And in the end we have provided a p tag with Inline styling. So whenever you write style as an attribute, this is called inline styling in CSS. So in this we have provided the margin top, bottom 0, left, right auto, then margin top is 20 pixel, then display block and width fit content. Okay, and then we have provided an anchor tag. Again the inline styling, cursor will be pointer and color is this, which is blue, and we have provided the class as unsub. So as you can see, this contains unscrub inside the anchor. That's why you can see the cursor changing and the color is blue. And after this anchor tag we have this from our newsletter. Okay, so this is the last part, and in the end we have provided the jQuery CDN for the JS part. We're going to be using jQuery in JavaScript. So that's it in HTML, and this is the output currently. Now let's style this in CSS. Okay, so now let's style our unsubscribe letter in CSS. So let me adjust the screen. Okay, so first let's target the body and just change the background color as hash F6F7FC. That's it. Now let's come to the next class, which is wrap. So dot wrap, and inside this let's center everything. So first position it as absolute. Let's give it top of 50%, left as 50%, and in order to center this perfectly we have to specify the transform and then translate property, and then provide the minus 50% along x-axis and minus 50% along y-axis. So now it comes perfectly at the center of your web page. Okay, now we have the next class as envelope. So dot envelope, and inside this let's specify the height as 170 pixel. Let's specify the width as 330 pixel, 300 pixel, let's say. And next I want to change the position as relative. Okay, all right, now let's target this one, envelope body. So first we are going to style this to show it as an envelope. So dot envelope underscore body, and inside this let's give the position relative. I want a border radius of let's say 5 pixel. Overflow will be hidden. Okay, height 170 pixel, width 300 pixel. Notice that we are providing the height and width same as that of envelope. Okay, next I want it to be on the top, so then index will be 3. All right, okay, now let's target the page content page, and this right, bottom and left. Okay, so dot page dot right dot bottom and dot left. Okay, so now inside this I just want the position to be absolute. That's it. Okay, now let's target the back class, which is this, which contains the back content, which is are you sure you want to unsubscribe, and these two buttons. So position will be absolute, top will be 0, right will be 0, left will be 0, and bottom will be 0. Okay, and let's change the background as hash 414859. Okay, so this is a light grayish color, and I want to have a border radius, let's say 5 pixel, so it is a little curved. Okay, all right, next what do we have here? I want to add the back. After property, I want to add something after it. So let me tell you what exactly the after studio class is. If I suppose provide a content, let's say hello, so this will get added after our box. So as you can see, below this question there is a text hello. Okay, so that's it. We don't want any content, so content will be blank. Next we have to have a position of absolute here. Let's add top as 2 pixel space. Border left will be 150 pixel, solid and transparent. Okay, border right will be 150 pixel, solid, transparent. You'll know how why we are doing this. Just give it a second. Border hyphen top will be 85 pixel and solid, and here we are going to be providing the color, so the color will be 414859. Okay, and border uh, bottom will again be 85 pixel, solid, and the color will be transparent. Okay, next I don't want any pointer events, so pointer events will be none, and z index will be 1 since it will be going on the top. Transform style will be preserve 3D since it is going to be open envelope, so we have to specify the 3D style of transformation. Transform origin is there a property, so this will be 0% along x-axis and 0% along y-axis, and transition will be 0.3 second. Okay, so as you can see, we got to see this as an envelope. Now we just have to change the background color of the envelope. So dot envelope dot open. Okay, so this open class is going to be applied in JavaScript, and we're just going to specify here. So in envelope dot open dot back after. Okay, and we just want to apply the transform and rotate along x-axis 180 degree. Okay, and in the same way, when this will close, okay, hyphen env close envelope. So I want the back to change again along. First it is open, that's why we have specified the 180 degree. Now it is closed. We have to set the default value, which is 0 degree, and we are going to provide a transition delay of 0.8 second, and z index will be 2, so it will be below our back content. Okay, okay, so now let's target the envelope body and style this right, bottom and left part. So first let's target the right. and right will be 0, the space. Border left will be 150 pixel, solid and transparent. Let's add some another property called bottom, and let's specify -1 pixel. Okay, so border left is done. Next, border right will be 150 pixel, solid, and the color will be 474 E5F. Okay. Next, there will be border top, which will be 85 pixel, solid and transparent, and at the same time, border bottom 85 pixel, solid, transparent. Okay. So in the same way, we need to specify two more things. Okay, so the next one will be bottom, and here we don't need any right spacing, so let's remove that. And bottom will be 0. Here border left and right both will be transparent. Border top will also be transparent, and border bottom will be #4145859. Okay, now let's target the left part, and here the left one will be 0, bottom will be -1, and border left will have this one, and border right will be again transparent. Okay, so I guess that's it. Now let's target the page content, this which is this. So dot page contain. Okay, first let's provide the perspective here. 100 pixel, position will be absolute, sorry, height will be 170 pixel, and width will be 300 pixel, same as that before. Okay, now let's target the page and specify the border radius 4 pixel. Width will be 270 pixel, height will be 148 pixel, position will be absolute, bottom will be 0, left will be 15 pixel. Okay, background should be white, and let's add some box shadow. So 0 along horizontally, 0 vertically, 10 pixel is the blur value, 2 pixel is the spread value, and then RGBA, let's say 0, 0, 0, and 0.1. Transition will take 0.3 seconds to complete, and transform style will be preserve 3D. Okay, all right. Now I think everything is done. Now let's talk about animation. So dot envelope, when it has the class dot open, I want to target page content, and inside this I have envelope which will have the class as close hyphen env. Again we target the page content, and let's specify some animation properties. So first will be animation iteration count, so 1. Animation, sorry, duration will be let's say 0.5 second. Then animation fill mode will be forwards, and animation delay will be 0.3 seconds. Okay, so this is the animation part. Now again inside envelope there is dot open class, and we're going to target the page content, and we just provide the animation name here as z hyphen forward. Okay, all right. Next, in the same way, dot envelope close env dot page contain. Here we're going to provide the animation name as z hyphen backward. Okay, and z index will be 4. So this will be the end of every layer. All right. Now let's specify the key names here for these two animation names. So at the rate keyframes, first for z forward. Okay, so at 0% I want the z index to be 1. All right, at 45% I want z index to be 4, and finally at 100% I want z index to remain 4. So this is that. Now in the same way, let's copy this. I want to specify the backward animation, and in this at 0% I want it to be at 4, 45% again 4, and at 100% I want it to come at its original place. Okay, now let's target something else. So when envelope will be open, I want to target the page, and when envelope close env I want to target the page. I have not specified a comma here. Okay, so where were we? Yes, when the envelope is open I want to target the page. When the envelope is closed I want to target the page. So this will be same as this. Let me copy this, paste it here. So the iteration count will be 1, duration will be 1, 0.5, fill mode will be forwards, and animation delay will be 0.3 seconds. Okay, now in the same way, when the envelope is open I want to target the page, and let's specify the animation name. Animation name will be open, and envelope close env target the page, animation name will be close, and we need to specify some other properties. So let's say bottom will be 15 pixel, z index will be 4, and transform, sorry, will be rotate x 0 degree. Okay. All right. What do we have? Yes. Now we have to specify. We have to define both of these animation name. So let's target the first one. So keyframes open, and inside this, at 0%, I want the bottom to be 0. Okay. And z index to be 1. Now at 25%, what I want is I want to change the bottom to 170 pixel, and z index will be 4. All right. Now at 45%, what I want to do is, I think this is 1, and let me copy this. So this at 45%, this will become 4. Next at 55%, I think this will be same, and we have to transform and rotate it along x-axis at 8 degree. Okay. Now finally, let me copy this, paste it below. Finally at 100%, I want the bottom to be 15 pixel. Z index will remain 4. Sorry, this will be 4, and this one will be 4, and this will come at its original place. Okay, so that's it for open animation. In the same way, we need to have the close animation, and at 0%, this will be 15 pixel on the reverse of this. All right. This will be 4, and again a transform and rotate x 0 degree. So this is just the reverse of the above. Okay, so let's copy this, paste it at 25%. 45% will be common. Okay, then 25% will be equivalent to 55%, and 0% for open will be equivalent to 100% for close. Okay. Alright, so last two things are remaining. Let me target the page contain. Sorry, page, then content, and here the position will be absolute. Top will be 50%, left will be 50%, transform and translate minus 50% and minus 50%. I'm sure you're familiar with these three lines of code to center anything in this particular div. Okay. Fit will be fit content, and text align will be center. And at last, inside our page, there is content and there is btn class for button, and I just want to display it as inline block. Okay, so our I think we have provided the different color. Let me change the color. um, let's choose some another color. So this looks great. Let me copy this and paste it here. Okay, so this looks like a envelope. Okay. Okay, so our what we can say css part is completed now. We have provided these open and close env classes. I mean, we have not provided in html, but we are going to provide this in javascript. For our animation to work, we have defined the animation. Now let's apply the javascript code and be done with this unsubscribe newsletter. Okay, so we have given our envelope the styling that we want. Okay, so now as you might have noticed that we have given two custom classes. This dot open and dot close have an env, and this is not present inside our html. We are going to assign this in js for our animation to work. So let's jump towards js. Let me adjust the screen. So first, since we are going to be using jQuery, to select any class, we are going to use the dollar sign, and I want to select the whole document. So document dot on, the event will be click, and dot unsub will be the class on which I want to apply this click event. And here I want to call a function. Let's first create a wrap variable. So this will get the all the values or all the attribute names into this variable, and will find the closest of dot wrap class. Okay, and in the same way we have another envelope. So it inside this wrap it will find the class dot envelope. Okay, and env dot, I want to add the class which is open. Okay, so let me explain you. We are creating this variable wrap, and it will get whenever you click on this unsub, all of the attributes or all of the stylings in this unsub will get transferred to this object, and it will find the closest one which matches the dot wrap class name. So then we are creating this env variable which will search for dot envelope class inside this wrap object. Okay, and if it finds, then it will add the class open to this envelope. Okay, so let's see. If I click on this unsubscribe, let me add the semicolon, which is very important here. So when I click, I think we haven't applied the same class name. Okay, so when I click on this, you can see the unsubscribe newsletter coming. Okay, now what I want to do, I want to remove this page. When I click on this cancel, right now it is not working. So let's apply that again inside dollar document and dot on click. Okay, what I want to click, as let me show you, we have this cancel unsub class inside the page contain. So let's copy this, paste it here, and I want to call a function. Don't forget to add the semicolon, because jQuery allows or forces you to add this semicolon, otherwise the function will not work. So inside this, the same way, let's copy this whole, paste it here, and I just want to add the close hyphen env part. So let's see this. When I click on unsubscribe, the newsletter is coming. When I click on cancel, okay, so the thing is, we are not removing the open class. Okay, so env currently having both of these classes, that's why it forces us not to close this. So let me remove the class open. I hope this does the trick. Okay, it doesn't. All right, so what we can do is, we need to apply some delay here. So dot delay, let's say 600 seconds, milliseconds, dot q. We are going to use the q data structure, and the name will be fx. Okay, and I want to call a function with next event. Now inside this, I want to remove the class from this object open. Okay, and it will jump to the next event. This is queue. We are creating this queue. Okay, so this one will first get into the queue. Again, we need to have the close one. Let's increase the delay to 800. This one will be same, and the only part changes will be the class name. Okay, so first this will go, then this will go. So as you know, queue incorporates the FIFO manner, that is first in first out. So this one will first go, then this one will go. So this one will get execute first, then this one will execute. Okay, so I hope this works. Let me check. Newsletter is coming. When I click on cancel, okay, so the newsletter is not going. I think we are doing something. Oh, all right, we didn't write the dot here, so it will not treat it as a class. So the newsletter is coming, and now the newsletter is going. Okay, so as you can see, when I click on this, it will take 600 seconds, 600 milliseconds to complete, to remove the class open, and then 800 milliseconds to remove the class close env. Okay, so when I click on it, you can see the animation happening. So this looks great, right? Thanks for watching till the end, guys. I really hope you like this video, and I think you might have a little understanding on how things work if you use CSS and JavaScript together. And using these two, we created this beautiful newsletter animation. So please like, share, and subscribe our channel if you want to see more web related content or web related animations like this daily. And don't forget to check out the Nutanix School website to learn more about them and the services they are providing. Comment down under the comment section if you have any doubt related to this animation. It would really make me happy to help you out. So keep learning, keep growing. Thank you.